I don't know you. I don't know your history. I don't know your background. I don't know your beliefs and principles that you hold in your life. Thus, I'm not fit at all to judge you. Besides, I'm not perfect either. We all make mistakes. We all are in a constant battle of making up our own mistakes and improving ourselves. In life, things are constantly out of hand. Sometimes we feel like we have little to no control in our lives. And that is partially true, depending on your perspective. So, when we make mistakes, we will tend to blame ourselves or blame others. We will blame ourselves for not doing what's right. We'll blame ourselves for not knowing what's right. Then we blame our parents for not raising us right. We blame our friends for taking us to the wrong alley. Then we blame God for creating this big whole mess. And then He just leaves us without helping us to ever solve it. Sounds familiar, right? It is, because everyone goes through this. I do. They do. You do. We all do. What varies though is what happened next. So many people only get stuck in doing mistakes, then blaming, and then nothing happens. So it becomes a cycle that repeats itself over and over because they think that is the end. When you get into trouble, just blame someone. Problem solved. But sadly, it doesn't solve any problem. It is just an end of one cycle, which is usually a beginning for another cycle. Like I said, we all blame certain things when we make mistakes. So is it really their fault? If it is their fault, can they fix it? If it is not their fault, or in a way, they're unable to fix it, then what can you do to fix it? Yes, maybe it is your parents' fault for you not growing up right, but now you're an adult who are able to think maturely now. You can do something about it. Yes, maybe your friends did took you to the wrong alley, but you get to choose your friends. You can choose to not be friends with them. You can do something about it. Yes, maybe God did leave you with a bunch of mess, but it's not gonna be permanent. You can fix it. You can do something about it. Remember I told you that we have little to no control in our lives, and that is partially true? Well, this is the other, more significant part. You don't have all control in your lives, but you have some. Blaming things, even if it is true that they are wrong, won't solve anything. Acting to do something will solve your problems. If it is really their fault, ask them to fix it. That is an action. If it is our own fault, change ourselves. That is an action. If it is totally out of things that you don't have access to, go with the flow and see how you can benefit. That is an action. Like I said, we all blame others. But are we taking the next step